teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Miami Dolphins. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson.
And we are underway from Miami. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. It'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Chiefs.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Chiefs field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 3.
Looking to pass. Tua.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Tua sets up to pass it. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. With it is Brown. So a change of possession here on the punt. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Buying time to his left. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And
Dolphins are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's Tua.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. 3rd and 2. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 27 yards. And the Dolphins have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
21G.
Now Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Solo left Zion.
From the gun, it's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And Tua's going to change things up. A give, running right, Achane.
The 20. Pushes him over. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Patterson now for the extra point.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score.
Just a 4-play drive that time.
And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Achane. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his left.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
He's in the space past the 25.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
34 yards.
And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22. Devon Achane to the offense, ready to go once again.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, that is incomplete.
Well, their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Watch it, Oscar. Yeah.
Two are going to throw. Being chased out left.
Open man downfield is Hill.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right, fellas. Ready, shot.
Now Tua going to change the play. On the handoff, it's Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Throw caught by Achane.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Ready. Hey, come on,
Running left, Achane.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And now they'll shift things around.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brings up a third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hey, 21 here.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Looking to pass. Tua dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Let's go. 8.
2 and now, third and goal. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Patterson's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
They'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Well, the Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Hey, 21 T. Go ahead. Running T.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. That's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
He's right. No.
Gtowncapp is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point try now for Patterson.
And the lead is up to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he goes out right around the 39. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Mahomes, forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at the 20.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
15, 43, 57.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That's who is going to change things up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Hey, 21 TA. Watching Oscar.
To try again after the sack. Tua. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They give to Achane on the option.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. You credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. Being chased out left. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Achane is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Get safe. Ready.
Right. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Patterson's kick is good.
And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
KC's offense ready to take over.
And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's to his running back. Complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now it's Mahomes again, dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 57 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Mahomes will throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Xavier Worthy with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal.
24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
37-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Kansas City.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Harrison Butker.
Butker on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
27.
And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
20, TX.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code that he could not hang on to it.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
All right, go ahead, go. Hey, 21, TX.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Throw caught by Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Steps away to his left.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Here now, 3rd down.
Go ahead. Hey. Watch it, Oscar.
Throwing Tua.
And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 21G.
Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now Tua are going to change the play.
35-yard line.
Yeah. 20, TX. Out.
Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Tua.
The swing is complete out to Hill.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Now they'll change things up. Tua. Achane gets it from the gun.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Draw play, this is right.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Dolphins.
A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 34-31. A little over 50 seconds remaining. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Mahomes. And that's complete to Brown.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Number 5, Marquise Brown. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Mahomes.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes will throw.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 15. And the first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes to throw it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Now second down and a few inches. Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got one timeout left. Want to save it.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes.
They'll roll him out right. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
21G, 21G. Ready. Let's go.
Tagovailoa.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
really has done the greatest of all time. With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami. Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from Green Bay. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hey, right, 95. Strike, check, strike, check.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Second down.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, red. 10 black. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
50, green. Black, red. Blue, go. Set.
Here's Love. That is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
All right, fellas. Let's go. Get right here. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
The lefty right to the air to start. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Solo left. Ready.
Now Tua. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And he'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And he'll take it on in. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Dolphins. Riley Patterson now to have the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10.
Ready up. Striker, 3-3. Smith red. Set hut. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 2nd down, Love. That's caught right side. It's tight end Musgrave. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
1st and 10 now
yards.
from the 36.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stick. Mega. Green jack. Hey, blue. Black ultra. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pushed out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pick.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Trying to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So on 4th down, Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Jaden Reed on the return for the Pack. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
That's good.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Flight blue. Let's go now. 60 red. Needle blue. Blue, go. You, yellow. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 15-yard line.
Set, hut. Hey, red. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got it at the 3. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
50 green. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he will dive into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. 2 and out on 1st down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. See what Tyreek can do. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen They are coming after your quarterback, so the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Tua, give it to Achan. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. Pickup of 46 yards. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's Achan. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. He'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Achan. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Achan. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Miami. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, blue. Real green.
Love. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
On the double.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Ready. Clock 45. White. Blue striking. You, yellow.
Throwing is Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Yellow, black ultra, white, black shot, field, black. Hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
10 plus 6. Mega.
Back to throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Love to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Drill green. Claws red. Needle blue. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Blue striker. Slice blue. Black ultra. Cut.
Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 50-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Hill brought in motion. Here's Tuanap on 2nd down. That's taken in by Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's in. Watson, touchdown, Packers.
I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick here is good. And 1 more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we
head. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Dolphins offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Tua to Tyree for the Dolphins first.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hill brought in motion. To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. It's Tua, working his way out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again, it's Tua. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That's hot. It's Westbrook-Ikhine. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move, and that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 10-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. Rolling right. He pulls it in around the 5. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
We had a chance to talk with the defensive coordinator. He said they stressed all week to their pass rush. Flush the quarterback to his right. As a lefty, that's not the natural side most guys want to go, but in this case, he gets away with it. But that's something they're going to want him to do the rest of this game. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 20, ready.
Love will give it up on a pop pass. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
33, yellow. Yellow, go. Claws red. Hut.
On second down, Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 35.
Second down. Here's Tungo Bailoa. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, you better hold up here and pass protection.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready, set, go. 50, green. Shot, 17, 6, measure. Ready.
On play action, Love. That one on target to Watson. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On the double. Check yellow, zoom. Blue, 32. Check hot.
A handoff running left in Jacobs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7.
Blaster, 6. Boom, go. 60 red. 60 red.
Here's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Black shot. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Packers.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow, 40. Hey, check mega.
Here's Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Down. Red, yellow, go. Smash, smash, red.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Slide blue. Red, yellow.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua gonna throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Tua. Headed left, buying time. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Micah Parsons getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. To throw is Tua. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready. 6, 52. Ready.
To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Traffic, 6. Down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set hut. Unit left. 95. Right through. Claws red. Steel black. Right, white. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Will Green.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. That's taken in by H.N. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Play action. Tagovailoa has caught left side by Waddle.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got it at about the 8, and they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
21G. Solo left Zion.
Tua to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. 2nd down, goal to go. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down. They'll run with H.N. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. on 4th down. And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
I can only imagine what went through his head as that play developed and he realized his guy was one-on-one with a safety. That's a complete mismatch on paper and even more so on the field. And once he sees it, he's going to attack it, and they come away with the touchdown.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Packers offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead. On this drive, it starts with 1st down.
Red, pause, red. 60 red. Hey, blue. Ready?
Now Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 50, green. Smash, red. Field, black. Set.
Back to the air, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Set, put. Black 40. Six, mega, huge, yellow. Rebel, yellow. Blue, go. Hut.
Now Love. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st down. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no return here. This is a touchback. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
TX.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Moving to his left. Taking off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run it here. It's H.A. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, line. 10 cycles. Here we go, here we go. 10 right, 10.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Yellow, 52 blaster. Spike 6, ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Seal, black. Drill green. Blaster, 6. Set.
Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Here's a give to H.A. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Escaping to his left. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Cut. Quick black, 95. Hey, red. Motion. Claude red. Black ultra. Drill green. Cut.
Love to throw it on first down. Forced to his right. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured, and that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime.
Black shot. Let's go now. 52 blue. Hey, green. Smash, red. Blue striker. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Okay, Frank.
Third and a long way to go.
Red, cycle. Come on, set. 45, white. Set.
Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Now a first down throw for Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Well run with Gtowncapp. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll stay on the ground with Gtowncapp, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, 3rd and 11. Once again, it's Gtowncapp. He's going to be brought down short of the first down by a couple of yards. Gain of 9, but it is 4th down. That's the timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT. And the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory.